This is whiskey. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Just Ask Jack. This time we are talking about demand generation. So last time was like, it was the classic, the original, the brand awareness campaign. I think it's probably the kind of thing we think about a lot in particularly in sort of B2B and industry. When we talk about influencers, this week I want to get into demand gen. How do you, what is it? How do I get one? Really just trying to break down like what it looks like to set up the campaigns, what you're going to do differently if demand gen is your ultimate impact. I think there's absolutely no reason you can't drive demand gen outcomes. You just have to be kind of, you have to think about it in advance. You have to get it all set up right. And, but then there's absolutely no reason you can't make it happen. So usual format, 5 questions, going to try and demystify the whole thing. Cheers.
Question number 1, what kinds of influencers should I be looking for? Ready, set, go.
Pick influencers with a record of helping demand gen campaigns succeed. So do the white papers that they contribute to get more downloads? Do the webinars that they appear in get more signups? That's the kind of thing to look for. I'm a serious person, Alicia. I'm not just a joke. Please do not fact check that.
Question number 2. What tactics should I be collaborating with influencers on? Ready, set, go.
So whether it's things like webinars, product trials, or white papers, you've got to give the influencer a really meaningful role in a part of that user journey. So that's going to draw your audience in and make them want to sign up.
Question number 3. What KPIs should I be setting? Ready, set, go.
So I'd be looking at engagement, click-through, and finally downloads. And you've got to find comparable campaigns that you've run in the past so that you can compare the influencer's impact on each stage of that user journey. Yeah, just joking. Mr. Serious Business Content over here. It's all like, oh, he's got, edgy hair and silly nails, but no, it's real insights, okay?
Question number 4. How quickly should I expect to see results? Ready, set, go.
You can see results as soon as you take the time to get to know the right influencers and involve them in your campaign. Just make sure you don't skip that step out so you know what kind of content they'd like to be involved in.
Question number 5. What should I do to scale out this approach? Ready, set, go.
So look to build out more relationships with the right content creators and event speakers, and then you're going to be able to get them involved whenever a campaign comes up that is a good fit for someone that you've built a relationship with. Bam.
Yeah, smashed it.
Just a huge dab to round it off.
Yeah. It was a shaky start, and then you were like, just kidding.
So thanks for watching this week's edition of Just Ask Jack. We've been talking about demand generation. Hopefully that has helped to demystify it a little bit. I honestly think that actually in a lot of cases influencers are even better suited to this type of activity. The type of content that we create for demand generation is often the sort of bigger, higher value content, and that's where influencers can really come into their own because they can add so much expertise, and we know that that is really what our audiences want. They want that outside expertise, a trusted voice that is not just you saying that your brand is great and that it's interesting. It's kind of getting that outside validation, getting that kind of third party expertise. So I actually think, arguably even better suited or at least as well suited as they are to brand awareness. And it's easy to lose sight of that. So something hopefully for everyone to think about. As usual, let me know in the comments what you think, who agrees, who disagrees. Otherwise, I will see you all next week, and happy influencing. Any other thoughts? Any other thoughts? That was the outro. I just did the outro. So, with a series of wildly sweeping statements.
Maybe we could just get another outro.
Yeah. Should we just do one more where it's not like making a bunch of inflammatory statements about mainstream cultural issues?